Welcome, my dainty dowdy darlings! I'm about to show my contemptuous cupcakes how to look like a gender-bent version of Double D from Ed, Edd, and Eddy. I don't know about you, but Ed, Edd, and Eddy is so funny to me, and it makes me laugh whenever I'm sad, and it's one of my favorite cartoons. Double D happens to be my favorite character, and I thought it'd be fun to do a gender-bent version. So this is the look I came up with, and let's begin! So first, I'm going to do a mixture of primers. By all means, you can use whatever primer you want to use, but I'm using Benefit's Professional Pearl. For some reason, this one works better than the original, and it really helps shrinks my pores since I have very oily skin and very bad acne. Next, I'll be using this MAC primer in the color Radiance Yellow. This reverses any redness since my acne is very bad. Next, for foundation, I'm going to be applying MAC Pro Longwear Waterproof Foundation. If you have the Studio Fix foundation, by all means use it. Just make sure it doesn't look completely cakey on your face. To me, Double D is very innocent, so it shouldn't look like he's wearing a whole lot of makeup if he were a girl. And for some reason, the other one is too oily for me, so I have to use this one. So for some reason this foundation only looks good with the powder on top, so I'm using the MAC Studio Fix powder on top of that. And both of these shades are in the shade NC30. By all means use whatever foundation that you use. I'm just using whatever's good according to my skin. Now you can use whatever concealer and contour you please. This is just what I personally use. I'm going to be using Fenty Beauty Skin Sticks. The concealer I'm going to be using is in the shade Maple. It's just the one that matches my skin. For contour, I'm going to be using the shade Suede and a trick in order to get Double D's face shape since he has really big cheeks. I already have big cheeks, but the way that I do it is draw a round circle above your normal cheeks. It will give you an illusion that it's even bigger. And a trick from Rihanna to make your neck look longer, since Double D does have a really long neck, you draw a triangle underneath your chin. Next, I really recommend this brush from Fenty Beauty because what I found from my experience, these cream sticks do not blend very well without this brush. So use this Fenty Beauty brush to blend everything out. Next, use the powder again to set everything. For the blush, I'm going to be using Profusion's blush in the shade Vera. Double D does blush in a red shade. I don't have a red blush at the moment, so I'm improvising. This bright pink is very pigmented, so I'm going to use this as a base first and put it on the apples of your cheeks. So on top of that, I'm going to be using Too Faced Tutti Frutti collection, the blush duo, and this one is Apricot in the Act. And we're going to be using that shade on top of the pink Vera shade. And just to give you more of an effect that you're naturally blushing, put powder on top of it. For highlight, I'm going to be using a subtle highlight for Double D. So we're going to be using Fenty's Chic Freak and Girl Next Door highlighter duo, but we're going to be using the Chic Freak color. Gently dab it with her shark toothbrush, which by the way works amazing. It's the only highlighter brush I use. For another really pretty shimmer highlight, I'm going to be using the Apricot in the Act again, and we're going to use the highlighting part, and we're going to also put that on our cheekbones with the same brush. Now, Double D's eyebrows are non-visible, so you don't have to do this part. This is just what I do for my personal routine. I'm going to be using Benefit's Gimme Brow Gel, and I'm just going to color in my eyebrows a little bit. I thought this was perfect anyways, so it gives you a soft look rather than harsh eyebrows that you draw on. So I'm going to start off with the Fenty Beauty Eye Primer, and we're going to blend that in real quick. So for the eyeshadow, I'm using Fenty's Moroccan Spice palette, and we're going to start with the Moroccan Ice shade, and we're going to put that on our lids as our base, and it has really pretty shimmer as well. Next, we're going to be using the shade Quicksand, and we're going to put that all over our lids. Next, take this beautiful red shade Saffron and put that on top as well. Next, we're going to use the Moroccan Ice color again and put it on the inner corner of our eyes. We'll also take the same shade and use it as an eyebrow highlight. For the mascara, I will be using Benefit's They're Real mascara. It gives you such an innocent look, and it's the same mascara I used for Roxanne. It is so perfect for innocent and warm, loving characters. So for the lips, I'm going to be starting off with NYX's Powder Puff Lippy in the shade Puppy Love. So to create a red hue or a red wash, we're going to be using this MAC Red lipstick called MAC Red, and we're only going to put it in the middle of our lips and our Cupid's bow. We're also going to blend that out, and then lastly, we're going to be using Fenty Beauty's Gloss Bomb in the color Fenty Glow. So because it looks really crazy, we're gonna blot it. Lastly, I'm setting my makeup with NYX's setting spray. So I chose this jet black wig for Double D, and it's called a shag cut. I thought the ends matched Double D's hair very well underneath his hat. I also got this crocheted hat from a very nice lady on Etsy. You can still find it and she'll crochet one for you. And I thought this one looked the most accurate since I do believe Double D's hat would be a beanie. So for the outfit, I chose this red t-shirt. I found these bright purple yoga shorts on Amazon, very well priced. And I also got these red tights from Party City. For the shoes, I found these at Kohl's. Any bright blue shoes will work, just make sure it doesn't look too navy. And what's really sad is, Double D has really tiny feet and I have really tiny feet, so this sadly worked. And your Genderbent Double D look is complete. I hope you guys like what I came up with. By all means, you can add your own twist to it, and I hope this helped anyone out. For anyone who wants to do any type of cosplays, this is just my view of it. I hope everyone has a swell day, and I'll see you guys in the next video.